We continue with our business stories this morning. We do have a special guest in studio this morning. Now, Toastmasters Southern Africa, also known as District 74, was established in 1978 as a non-profit organization to help corporate and community groups in Southern Africa develop public speaking and leadership skills. Now, Toastmasters Southern Africa boasts of over 200 clubs in Angola, Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Malawi, Mauritius, Madagascar, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa, Zambia, and Zimbabwe, including corporate partners such as Nedbank, Old Mutual, Standard Bank, Vodacom, and MultiChoice. Now, the organization has helped many members, myself included. That's why I'm such a public speaker, because I'm part of the Toastmasters. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mr. Andrew Tsuro. Good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Zimbabwe.
Thank you for having me, fellow Toastmaster.
I'm actually having a bit of a tiff because you're wearing your pin and I'm not wearing mine.
It's okay.
It's
terrible.
Live. It's Toastmasters week and I'm supposed to be wearing my badge. Anyway, good welcome, Andrew. Thank you so much for joining us on Good Morning Zimbabwe.
Thank you for having me, and such a pleasure to interact with the Toastmaster. 5 to 7 minutes.
That's all we need, just that, and we get straight into it. Now, tell us a little bit more about Toastmasters Southern Africa.
Toastmasters Southern Africa is a community of over 250. We keep growing.
We're growing.
We keep growing. We are redefining leadership this time around, and so many corporates are wanting to onboard an in-house Toastmasters program to help their employees build that muscle of speaking in front of an audience, being able to lead teams, and especially in this VUCA world, to be able to solve problems and become indispensable in their career.
Absolutely. Andrew, something big is going on right now. You have a nomination. Now, you've been nominated as CEO. What does it mean for Zimbabwe?
Well, the nomination has become an election and it's now reality. And then we're here. Being CEO of Toastmasters Southern Africa, particularly for me, is an opportunity for us to call young people to the leadership table. I think, and I'm privileged to really believe that the organization has seen potential in the young people, and they want us to extend that. And I think I've got that responsibility to invite my colleagues, my young colleagues, to come on board onto the Toastmasters program in whatever way, means, and of course opportunities, so that they can take over the communities and the corporate engagements that we're having to be able to redefine leadership in our community. It is not common to find somebody of my age being privileged enough to have this opportunity to lead such an illustrious global organization.
Do we know when the results come out for the election?
The election is done.
Is it done?
I am in office.
You are the CEO.
Yes.
Well, you didn't say so. Hello, Mr. CEO. Well, you didn't tell us that bit when you came in.
I'm trying to be humble,
Are you trying
apparently.
to be humble about it?
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
I
you
see
so
it's
much.
celebrations all around.
Celebrations all around, and hence we're here in Zimbabwe to celebrate this and bring people on board and to ensure that we get as many more corporates being onboarding the Toastmasters program, really because we realize that there is a need for leadership in our continent.
Yes.
And unless we do something about it, we're going to continue hoping for a better continent. And as my colleagues would know, hope is not a strategy.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, tell us about the membership. Now, I'm sure you've kind of rallied the troops out there. Everyone's watching and thinking, okay, I would love to, be a powerful speaker like yourself. How can we get in as members? What's the membership criteria like?
We don't look for qualified people into Toastmasters. We qualify the cold.
Right.
You find it difficult to speak in front of an audience and engage. Come to Toastmasters. Let's help you. You are an expert in your field, but come present that. You find it challenging. Come to Toastmasters. Let's help you. You've been eyeing that executive portfolio. Come to Toastmasters. Let's give you an executive development program through Toastmasters.
Right.
And so everybody who is above the ages of 18, who is keen to become indispensable in their career, or who wants to become prominent in the entrepreneurship space, Toastmasters is the right platform, not only for networking, but for personal and professional development. We've heard it, that it's very seldom that your income exceeds your personal development. So at what level is your personal development? your wallet is matching that.
All right. Well, you heard it for yourselves. All right. And now I see you have quite the fan club that has just joined us on our social media pages right here at ZBC News Online. I got to tell you, the support for the new CEO of Toastmasters is real. All right. I see Nikki Queen coming through. Melanie Msengezi in Nigeria joining us as well. Jan Hlachwayo in South Africa. Liza Sezi Zindoga, Dorothy Chanakira, thank you so much. And Tendai Mugari Rafemoyo for sending us those messages of solidarity and support of your new CEO. Great stuff, right? Oh, our CEO, yes, of Toastmasters.
Yes.
There we go. Where can we find you on social media if we want to get more information about you and Toastmasters?
So let's start with Toastmasters.
Yes.
You find Toastmasters just by Google. That's how prominent the organization is.
Right.
It's a world leader, 97 years of age, really working on helping many people. So on social media, at Toastmasters Zimbabwe, you find it on Facebook, on Instagram, and Twitter. If you're looking for me and you don't find Toastmasters Zimbabwe, Andrew Tsuro at Andrew Tsuro on all social media platforms. Let's get you started. Let's get you involved. Particularly, let's get you a seat on the table so that you can make the decisions. Actually, all roads lead to the Royal Harare Golf Club this Thursday, where all industry captains and leaders are coming together to see how they can onboard more people into the Toastmasters community. And I'm inviting you too to be a part of this engagement, but all our stakeholders, our clientele, those that want to find out more about Toastmasters, the Leadership Summit on Thursday morning at Royal Harare Golf Club is for them.
And what time is that? What time
8
is it starting?
a.m. to 11 a.m. So you can find it on social media. And again, if you don't see it, I know the Toastmasters who probably are joining in will share details around that. But you're more than welcome to come through at the Royal Harare Golf Club this Thursday as we celebrate the Toastmasters Week with the Leadership Summit. Toastmasters is where leaders are made. So if you're not there, I don't know what you're cooking.
Absolutely. You know, we could talk for days, but unfortunately the time has run out. I'm so grateful that you're here joining us. And we want to say once again, congratulations, Andrew, on being appointed CEO of Toastmasters District 74. You heard it for yourselves right here on Good Morning Zimbabwe. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me, fellow Toastmaster.
Absolutely. Well, we've just been speaking to the new CEO of Toastmasters District 74. That's Andrew Tsuro. Very excited to have him. And you did hear for yourselves. It's going to be going down on Thursday at the Royal Golf Club. You definitely don't want to miss this particular Toastmasters Summit. Get more information. Be empowered. You never know. You could end up being a public speaker like myself or like Andrew. All right, time for us to get into regional international news.